which is I get is like borderline speedrun. But if you've ever heard me talk about speedruns, I will never understand speedruns. I will never understand people who do speedruns. It doesn't mean that I don't like watching them. It just means I have no idea why people do that kind of stuff. Game should be played for enjoyment, not for anything else. But I mean, you know, then again, there's just people that argue I do get enjoyment from speedrunning games, and if you do, more power to you. But also, a lot of people who try to speedrun games because, you know, they're trying to make their mark on something, and just don't understand that. I mean, and again, I do watch speedrunners. I've watched Vash do a speedrun of the Minecraft Mad Pack for like 2 weeks in a row. And it got tedious as hell after like the second day. So, I mean, I just don't understand how people do it. The Hunting Swordsman playing Battle Right. I've never even heard of that game. What does he do? Just download games no one's ever heard of?
Battle Right's awesome. Battle Right is basically WoW arenas condensed into badassery.
So League of Legends.
No.
Motherfucker, how dare you? That is literally what it was based off of.
It's not.
Yes, it was! They came out and said, we're making a game based on it.
It's fights. It's fights to the death. It's not like there's no objective phase. It's pure PvP with minor buffs that get like spawned.
Yeah, so it's League. Okay, got you.
No, it's a WoW arena with a small buff in the middle that kind of spawns randomly.
Got it. It's League.
It's World of Warcraft. I'm telling you, it's not. I'm not saying battlegrounds. I'm saying it's a fucking arena.
There's no escape.
A small difference.
I don't understand why people keep watching Vash. Vash is not bad, Cog. Careful. I really like watching Vash. Vash has not only a huge taste in anime that I share, he also shares like my exact same taste in music. Like 80s music all throughout. He's a really cool person, but my God, with him and the fucking, you know, time races against Dead Pine and stuff. It literally hurts me to continually watch him play the same pack over and over again for no reason. Man, I could just never do that. I mean, and more power to him for being able to do it, I guess, but my God. I just can't. Who? What's that, honey? Do you want me to go with you? Do I just take it first? Hey, come on, you're about to drive stuff. You drink a whole bunch of it and go back. Don't just drink that.
I'm gonna get squints halfway up.
Did you see her yesterday? She was literally underneath my pillow, all the way up to her head. She doesn't care.
That's why I started acting.
Yeah, you're right, Cog.
You're right. But I mean, the one good thing about Vash is that even he doesn't understand why he's getting such numbers. That's the one thing I like about Vash. Like, if you watch Vash, even he'll be like, why do I have like 700 viewers right now? I'm about to say, he's one of those people that's like, you know, on the same, like I feel like he thinks he should still be on the same tier as me. You know, like 5, 6 viewers at a time. Whenever he's been streaming for like fucking, what is that, like 4 years now? No, 3 years now. Still doesn't have partnership. It's also really painful to see such good streamers get denied partnership over and over and over just because they don't have the numbers. Because, I mean, it's not that he's a bad streamer, it's just, you know, he doesn't get the same numbers as some of these other people who have been here for frickin' ever. Which I feel is a bit biased. I mean, of course he's not gonna achieve fucking, like, 6,000, 9,000 viewers whenever he's just, like, streaming a 10-year-old game like fucking Co-Carnage or Dan will. Like, Dan's been here for, like, 7 years. Co's been here for, like, 4 years. I don't know though. I try to host, like, actually I guess 100% of the people that I host whenever I am offline are small streamers. And I consider you a small streamer if you have less than 1,000 people in your stream at any given time. I mean, I know that there's all these people, you know, who do like the, like you said, 100th day in a row. I mean, 100th day in a row. I know that there's all these people that do like Co's doing, where he streams every day for at least like 3 to 4 hours a day. Like, that's cool and all, but like anyone can do that, honestly. Anyone can stream for 3 to 4 hours a day. That's literally nothing out of a 24-hour period. Like, I get about 5 hours of sleep on average. That leaves me 19 hours to do anything else. About 5 to 6 of those hours are put towards working. The rest of my hours are either spent towards streaming or perfecting my stream or working on my company. So, I mean, like, it's not that I think that large streamers have an unfair advantage. It's just that I think that the people who don't put in the work to get to that point shouldn't get the reward. You know what I'm saying? But that's just up in the air. It all depends on who people feel like watching at that time or who's playing the hot game at the moment, you know? Don't feed the bears challenge. So Josh, do you not live with me anymore either? Josh, do you not live with me anymore either?
No, I do.
Okay, because I saw that Moose moved out, and I was like, well, did Josh move out? Should I make everything locked? But since he didn't move out, I won't lock everything. There's also 2 hunting rifles that are fully complete and a pistol in the box upstairs if you need them.
I have the pistol.
Okay. Just letting you know, like, we actually have guns now. I refuse to enter a stream with 40 or more viewers. Cog, I can feel you on that. Because once it gets to that point, they're usually very poorly maintained. Like Carnage's stream, everyone is always like, "Oh, Co, I love your stream. It's so well maintained." I cannot understand how people feel that way. His stream is extremely poorly maintained. I mean, and that's not to say that I don't love Carnage's stream. Like, I love watching him stream. But the first thing that I do when I get in his chat is turn chat off. Because his chat is just cancer. You literally can't even read anything because it's going so quickly. And even if you did want to read anything, it's usually useless. Yeah, exactly. There's no interaction with viewers at that point. You are completely correct, Hawk. 90% of the time, the only bits and phrases that Carnage reads from his own chat are things that are directed at him. In other words, things that say at Co or at Carnage. Like, that's the only things that he usually picks up on. And one of the main reasons that I started streaming was for interaction with viewers. Like, I want to be able to show people cool games. I want to be able to play cool games with people. So, I mean, I guess that's what I was saying before. Like, I feel like a lot of these people who are huge streamers shouldn't have the kind of viewer-based dedication and loyalty that they do just because of who they are. I feel like you should get something from going to a stream, you know what I mean? And it could be something as simple as, you know, conversation. Like you said, there's no interaction. One of the people that I watch stream Final Fantasy, he does Final Fantasy Infinity. And one of the reasons that I go and watch him is because he usually has less than 10 viewers. I'm usually the only person in his entire chat that's talking. But I go there because I love the kind of games that he plays. He plays all Final Fantasy games. I love that. I love the type of music he listens to, which is pretty much all Final Fantasy music, so I know all of it. That and the fact that he is incredibly attentive to chat. If someone asks to hear a song in chat, he plays it. He cues it immediately. If someone asks him to play a game, he adds it to his game queue. And, you know, writes it down so that he can play it later. If somebody asks him a question, instant answer. Like, that's what I like. So I can totally feel you there, Todd. Like, there's not necessarily a point in subjecting yourself to a menial chat where you're not going to ever be able to get anything answered anywhere. Even if you wanted to talk to somebody, nobody's going to be able to see what you're saying over the multitude of spam in chat of people talking about cap of this, cap of that, and all the other nonsense. That's why we have moderators like you. So if our channel ever does get large enough where we have to kind of start dealing with that bullshit, you're here to weed out the dumbasses. Excuse me. I mean, and again, I feel like I have to say this because I don't want to sound like I'm bad-mouthing, you know, Carnage or anything like that. I'm speaking about all streams that size. Like, fucking Sacriel, everybody who is that large of a stream where you can't even go into their chat and get anything that you ask answered. You can't even say hello in that chat without anybody even be able to see what the hell you said. Yeah, whack the human mole. Yeah, you're pretty much right. That's what it's going to come down to if we ever get that large. I'll pretty much be relying on you to make sure that, you know, the scum of the internet is taken care of in our chat. By that I mean they don't have the opportunity to talk. I mean, and again, though, I understand that I might sound a lot more biased than most people, but I'm almost 30 years old and have been in the military and put up with a lot more bullshit in my life than I'm willing to admit. But so I just don't have the patience anymore.